Happy New Year! Ajay Devgan's 100th film in our 10th year, Tanhaji the Unsung Warrior. Well, great expectations from the film. Ajay Devgan and Saif Ali Khan coming back together after a long time, and they've always been an enjoyable pair. Based on the attempt by the Marathas to win over the Kundhana fort from Aurangzeb ruled Udaybhan. The film is a tad too long for even 134 minutes or 114 minutes because the 3D was blurred at that point of time. The movie did not have to be in 3D at all for that matter. Barring a few scenes, literally a few scenes here and there, it has no impact of 3D. It's a waste of an eye take. Ajay Devgan gives another restrained performance, and at his age he plays it very well, but unfortunately in the writing department by director Om Raut and in the screenplay also, one does feel that it's very monotonous, very unidimensional. There's no other emotion for him at all. Yes, we agree, he's been shown that way from childhood that Swaraj is the only thing, Bhagwa is the only thing, and I agree with that, very well done, but that's it. His family bonding or other lack of it, his entire thing is surrounded by only the thing that he wants to fight and die for his kingdom. And that's what sometimes you feel that, something is missing out. Be his bonding, there was an excellent opportunity for him to bond with, about his bonding with his son to be shown. That somehow goes a little off. And his interaction with his wife Kajol, who again is there for the sake of being there because it's a home production, otherwise Kajol has no great impact in the film. Sharat Kelkar as Shivaji is decent, doesn't have much scope. Means in terms of the character of Shivaji, they've shown him as wanting. You would feel that he should have been shown doing more. Shivaji's mom, on the contrary, is shown him much more stronger and much more powerful. Neha Sharma is okay in a cameo. The film belongs to Saif Ali Khan. The beauty of it is not that because he plays the bad guy or he plays a menacing guy. No, the beauty of it is he's learned from predecessors like Ranveer Singh in Padmavat and taken it two notches higher. He's evil, he's menacing, but he's mad. He's as mad as you could find as a Joker from The Dark Knight. I'm not comparing both of them, no ways, but at the same time, he has an X amount of restraint shown in his madness. He is shown as a swashbuckling cowboy. When you see him in the climax, he is the only guy who uses a sword both ways and tries and hits people with the hilt as a baseball bat. When he has the marriage proposal, you see him reacting just like Saif would do in Dil Chahta Hai, but in the get-up of Udaybhan. You see his entire swagger when he's walking, either in his mad zone or in his commanding zone. He has a X amount of the Y factor if you go to see it. And that's what appeals about Saif from the minute he comes on screen. And that's why the film belongs to Saif completely in the terms of the acting department. Even his first dialogue comes in much later after his entry also. So it's only his eyes and his facial expressions which score over. Screenplay is tad dampening of the film. Means post-interval, means the songs are an overload. They're okay songs. They are poorly choreographed at times. And because the story and screenplay becomes too packed, sometimes you start wondering what is happening. Means Tanhaji enters Kundhana alone. With what purpose? And what was his exit plan? These are questions, without trying to give away spoilers, these are questions which come to your mind. What is happening? The man is fighting tooth and nail, and suddenly when Shivaji comes, he has a pair of chappals in his hand. So it's like a Harry Potter tent that it fits into a small bag, but it has everything inside. So he has a flag also, he has a pair of shoes also, he has knives also. So all this I feel at times lets the film down. The CGI is too much in your face, especially in the scenes where Ajay is involved, because he has the maximum fights. So be it his horse sequences or be it his flying sequences, one does tend to feel that it's too much of an overkill. Seth's sequence with the cannon in the climax also is very poorly done. So yeah, I feel in terms of CGI, they've had the technology but they went overboard. Even his opening sequence with the elephant also. After seeing Bahubali, there was so much you could have learned and used CGI for your benefit. Here I feel they've lost the plot. So it is a very good attempt. It is a very good intent to show a chapter of history which majority of us would not be aware. Yes, Ajay does put in his heart and soul. Saif steals the show undoubtedly because of his pure evil genius. But then that's it. I wish there was more of these two together or against each other rather than their own silos that they live in. But I guess that's the way the plot was built up. And because of which the film drags, the songs kill, and the 3D is too heavy. So I would still go with an intent that yes, you should watch this film because of the effort being put in behind it and for Ajay and Saif's sake. So I would, for that reason alone, it does have the Y factor. But on a scale of rating, I would go for about 2. I'll be generous, 2.5 on 5. See you soon.